Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in to this week's speed drawing. I hope you guys are having a good day as always. It is not currently day where I am, it is actually very, very late in the night, so if you notice that I'm talking very low, that is why. But, now, I did record this earlier in the day on Monday. I know this is probably coming out very early Tuesday or very late Monday, depending on where you are. But like I said, I did record it earlier in the day, but for whatever reason, the footage just gave me such a hard time getting it into the software. I don't know if it corrupted in some sort of way. I think I could see it now. Yeah, it's kind of like skipping around, but for the most part, the video should be fine, as far as I know. Kind of watching it along right now, but yeah, as far as I know, the most of the drawing is there, if not all of it. So yeah, but this was actually requested by one of my followers, Luke769 Animations. So Luke, I hope you enjoy what I did. It's very fun, this particular drawing. I haven't really done something like this, and you'll see what I mean by the end of it. Different take. Not necessarily, it's just I feel like I haven't really done anything quite like this. So, yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoy it. Now, I actually did have two other versions that I started before this, and I didn't really like them that much. Whether or not I will upload those later, I am not sure. But, yeah, I'm definitely way happier with this one, as you guys will see by the end. Wow, this is really skipping around. But, yeah, hey, the drawing's there. I apologize. I'm gonna make sure that this doesn't happen next time. This is actually the first time it's ever happened. And I don't know why. I didn't really do anything different. But, I don't know. Maybe it's just an off day. So, to get on to better topics, the other day, I want to say like 2 days ago, I was scouring my local Targets and Walmarts looking for the new Mattel Alioramus, because I had read on the internet that it's starting to pop up in some people's Targets and other stores. So I was like, I gotta go, I gotta look. And I went to about I think I went to 3, maybe 4, I'm not sure. But there's one Target not too close to me, but not too far away, where they're really good at stocking new stuff. They didn't have it, unfortunately. So there were other Targets that I could have checked, but I was like, you know what, if this Target didn't have it, the other ones aren't gonna have it. So I yeah, Walmart, that wasn't too great either. So they were stocked on Transformers though, if anyone is interested. I kind of was, but I've got a a hell of a lot more Transformers than I know what to do with right now. Yeah. And real quick, before I get on to one of my other topics, Transformers War for Cybertron or Siege, Netflix. Has anyone seen that? I saw all episodes, the first season. Damn. I have heard that other people aren't too crazy about it, or that some people just straight up don't like it. I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I actually sat down with my dad every night, and watched all the episodes every night for 4 days maybe, because we would like watch 2 in one night sometimes. So yeah, I enjoyed it, and definitely interested to know where they're going in the future. I think they have announced what the next ones are going to be. I know the next one is Earthrise, or I don't know, it's supposed to be. And then I heard a rumor that like the third season is Kingdom. So yeah, like I said, not too familiar with what's going on, but all I know is that I'm excited to see it. So if anyone hasn't seen it, and you're kind of interested to see how anyone else feels, I say definitely. It's definitely worth a watch. So it was very to not to get too deep into it, but I feel like a lot of decisions made were very intriguing. I feel like you don't really see it in terms of just not only Transformers, but just the kind of war-esque movies, you know? But, well, that's all I'm going to say for that. So, I hope I interested you enough, or persuaded you enough to go and see it for yourself. Like I said, it's definitely worth the watch. It's 6 episodes. The first season is only out now on Netflix. So, but my other topic that I wanted to get to was that I've noticed that some people have said that they kind of just follow what I do, which is fine. You know, I totally go right ahead, feel free. But I just want to say that don't feel like you have to follow everything step by step. You know, like you don't have to do exactly as I do, because a lot of artists, and I know this is the case for me, you kind of get a feel for certain things the way you know, kind of just do them. Like, you know, if you feel like this way of achieving a certain look or style is better, then by all means. So, yeah, because like I said, you know, some people will be like, oh, you know, I'm not sure if I should. I've had people say to me they're not sure if they should deviate or if they should follow exactly, and I said, it doesn't really hurt to deviate too much. You know, I think for a base, you can kind of get your bearings, and then, just deviating a little bit here and there, as time goes on, you can kind of find your own style, which is, I know what I did, and I'm actually still doing. As many of you have very generously pointed out, that I have been improving. Thank you very much. It means a lot. So, and I noticed that when I don't mean to sound like full of myself here, but I noticed that when I look at them, I tend to feel better about them than I guess I normally would. So, I just, I don't say, this could be better, or, I mean, obviously it could, but not to, like, a great extent. But, which you're gonna get that with any artist. So, any artist that's looking to improve and is also passionate about what they do. Because I've known a couple of artists where they'll do something really great and they're like, I don't like it, which is exactly the same case for me. For those of you who don't know, I do photography on the side. I dabble. I just take photos of my dinosaur toys or my Godzilla toys, and I just kind of post them because it's fun and I like doing it. But in the moment, I'll take like 7 photos of one thing, and I'm like, oh my god, these look brilliant, these look great. And then when I get back to my house or I sit and look at them again, I'm like, nah, throw them all out. These are garbage. Many times I have thrown out an entire photo shoot because it just doesn't appeal to me like a few minutes later. Which, is absolutely fine. That's going to happen. So, but, I feel like I just mentioned that for anyone who felt like they needed to hear it, or, anyone who hasn't heard it before. So, And yeah, um, not really sure what else to mention, but I hope that any of this means anything to somebody. So yeah, okay. The video seems pretty okay here, which is good, I guess. Yeah, yeah, it seems okay. I think it I think it slowed down a bit though. I know this is like a fairly longer. It's like 18 minutes, I think. Not. I don't think this is like the longest one I've ever done. It might be. I actually don't know. Yeah, I thought that the T-Rex juveniles one was longer. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. But oh, since I've mentioned it, as I was looking through my Targets and Walmarts, you know, this is something that I feel like is never discussed amongst people who collect, or maybe it has and I just haven't heard. You know, my friends and family, they always say like, oh, you're so disappointed when you don't find it in the store. Why don't you just buy it online? And it's like, yeah, I could do that, but it's like, nothing will ever replace the feeling of just walking into a store, seeing that what you want is there, and then walking out with it just all in the same day, in the same time, you know. So I'm actually now, I guess I'm lucky because I actually lived in the times of Toys R Us. So yeah, rip in peace. I know they're trying to come back now, but the stores aren't as grand or big as they used to be. I think at this point in time they're kind of just mall based. But I did hear a rumor that they were trying to come back with their own actual like stores. I don't know. That could just be a rumor. But yeah. So it's like I said. You walk in there and they're like, do they have it? Do they have it? And then they do, and you're like, this is the perfect day. Nothing can make this day any better. So, or I don't think I said that right. But I'm sure you guys know what I mean. Though I will say that the feeling of disappointment when they don't have what you want does reign. That happens just as often. So, but me personally, I've actually been on the lookout for any local just comic book store or like toy store that will just, fill the void. So, because I know, oh my god, what is it like? I think outside of the United States, or something to that extent, there are Toys R Us stores still up. I think with the exception of Canada, I'm not sure. Because I feel like I have seen posts where they're like, hey, I'm in Canada, Toys R Us still exists. So, I switch, guys. I need to get myself anywhere where Toys R Us still exists. Because I see people posting pictures. They're like, hey, my Toys R Us is stocked. And they'll like show hordes and hordes of like Studio Series Transformers, or just like Siege line of Transformers, and then just like stocked up on Mattel Jurassic stuff. And I'm like, you just gotta sit there and you're like, all right, fine, I guess. So, funny enough, I actually just scored the not only the Mattel Majungasaurus, but the Mattel Sauropelta. And I was actually very, very close to buying the Sauropelta for, I want to say, like, technically $10 over retail price, but I did have a discount. So, but I was like, nah, not right now. I've got some other things that I need to purchase before I purchase this. And then I went to Target like the next day, and I found it there, and I was like, the way the fates aligned. So, but yeah, like I said, I'm sure a lot of people who are, you know, a collector, just, you know, we all know the feeling of walking into a place and seeing what we want is there, or seeing that we want is not there. So, yeah, it, you know, it's, I was gonna say it's 50-50, but I want to say for me, it's probably like a good 60-40. So, yeah, at this point, I'm just like, I'm not looking for anything like new, brand new. I'm just looking for anything different that I'm into. So, I was thinking of maybe making a video where Randy and I just like explore not only like the Targets, but maybe any like toy stores or comic book stores that are in my area. Just pillage them, you know? So, yeah, because I see other people doing like videos where it's like toy hunting. So, and I've kind of been interested to do that, and then someone was like, why don't you do that? And I was like, alright, fine. So, but funny enough, I had gotten that, that idea, someone had given me that idea roughly, or like literally a week before all the stores in the world shut down. So, that wasn't, you know, that never came to light. But, hopefully sometime soon. So, now that, I don't know, things are slowly opening up. I don't know. I don't even know if they are. I'm so out of the loop. So, yeah. Yeah. I don't really know what else to say here. I'm staring at something I just, one of the purchases I made. I was debating whether or not to make a video about it, but I decided not to because, I don't know, it didn't feel like there was enough here. I just bought a stop motion stand. So, yeah. Alright, well, I see I am getting a little far into the time, or close to the ending of the video. So, as always, I'll cut the audio here, and I'll leave it up to some music. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Luke, I hope you enjoyed the, you know, your request. I hope you like it. I hope it looks good. So, I mean, I like it, but, you know, I could be biased. So, but, yeah. I've got about 2 or 3 drawings that I want to do before I start officially doing requests. I just did this one because I hadn't figured out which ones I wanted to do. So, yeah. So I'll leave it here, and, thank you guys for watching.